right, guys, I've got a twofer for you. Well, I'm going to do this one, and then I have another editorial coming later. It's kind of a fun one. It's about a real dick. Anyway, I'll give you this one, and this is one of the reasons sometimes it's a little scary to do cop watching or anything of that nature, because you could end up getting retaliated against, literally. And that's what happened to a guy who made an internal affairs complaint on 2 New Jersey cops that said, you know what? We're going to get you back. Forget about it. Thank you, CNN, for this story. 2 New Jersey police officers have pleaded guilty to vandalizing the cars of a man who filed a complaint against them. Stephen Martinson and Thomas Dowling, both of whom were officers with Asbury Park Police at the time, admitted to slashing tires of 2 cars and breaking the windows in one, the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office said in a statement. The incident happened in September of 2019. The men confessed their act of vandalism and was retaliation for the car's owner filing an internal affairs complaint against them with Asbury Park, the statement said. The Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office didn't say what the complaint was about. CNN has reached out to the Asbury Park Police Department for comment and is waiting to hear back. Keep waiting. The officers caused more than $500 in damage, the statement said. More than $500 in damage. What kind of tires were they? Fucking bald? 500 is like 2 tires. Did they only slash 2? It doesn't say how many tires they slashed. The tires of 2 cars. What, 1 tire on each car? Because plus the window damage. I mean, I would think it would be over $1,500 in damage. As part of the plea agreement, the men are required to reimburse the damage costs and are permanently barred from any public service employment in New Jersey. Yeah. Martin said it had been suspended without pay since the incident occurred, while Dowling was fired when charges were originally filed, the release said. Martinson and Dowling will be sentenced on October 16th, though prosecutors have recommended probation once the officers pay for the damages as part of their plea deal, the release said. So he's recommending probation. Just give them probation. They're little angels that just made a mistake. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. They can no longer be in any type of public service employment in New Jersey. Well, I guess there'll be cops in Philly. There you go. We'll be 2 Philadelphia cops that used to work in New Jersey. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm not going to keep talking about this, but I did want to make one quick comment on Kyle Rittenhouse. People keep saying, he's not a criminal. Stop saying he's a criminal. He's a patriot and da-da-da. And I'm not going to really dissect the shooting, whether it was right or wrong. I do want to say this, though. Once he fatally shot at least one person, they said there were 2 fatal shootings, but let's say once he shot the first person fatally and crossed from Wisconsin to Illinois, he's a fugitive. It doesn't matter if it was self-defense. It doesn't matter what the circumstances were. The guy could have put a gun to his forehead and he shot the guy dead. Once he crossed from Wisconsin to Illinois without talking to the police about the shooting, he's a fugitive. And people say, well, he did talk to the police. He had his hands up and he walked up to them. We don't know what the conversation was there. Obviously, they didn't arrest him because he made it all the way back to freaking Illinois before he was arrested. Now he's waiting extradition. The decision will be made Friday whether to extradite or not. But he's labeled a fugitive because he crossed state lines after a fatal shooting, and he was the shooter. Doesn't matter what the circumstances were. He's a criminal. He's a fugitive. That means he's a criminal. Suspected of a crime once he crossed those state lines. He should have just stayed in Kenosha and talked to the police and waited for the police to talk to him and say, this is what happened. Once he crossed into Illinois, all bets are off. He's now Richard Kimball. Thanks, guys, for watching Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers from coast to coast. Got one more coming for you later this morning. It's about a real dick. Thanks, guys.